Now to a controversial gun shop in the south suburbs that is now closed. This shop in Riverdale has actually been the scene of protests in the past. NBC5's Christian Farr is live on the story. Christian.
Yeah, Alex, this seemed to come out of nowhere. A business next door says that it's been closed since the beginning of the year, and a sign outside simply says "Gone fishing forever." Chuck's Gun Shop is gone here in Riverdale. Like you said, Alex, a lot of protests were held here, and those who held those protests call this good news.
I'm profoundly grateful to hear this news, this long overdue news.
After being in business for decades, Chuck's Gun Shop in Riverdale has closed its doors, and that is welcome news to those who fought to shut it down.
The store's been around for a long time. It's the #1 supplier of guns used in crimes in the city of Chicago.
For more than 20 years, Father Mike Pfleger and others in Chicago's faith community have been working to permanently close the South Suburban gun cellar.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Father Pfleger took part in a die-in outside of Chuck's Gun Shop in 2022 after the longtime community activist says its owner and staff sold guns without doing proper background checks.
This was a bad apple. It was a bad gun dealer. It was doing bad things that were making guns accessible to people who weren't going through any kind of background check, any kind of process to see whether they should have a gun.
That is each week more and more you have the body count continues.
In 2012, the Reverend Jesse Jackson also protested outside the gun shop, and 5 years earlier had been arrested for trespassing during a similar protest. A 2017 gun trace report concluded that Chuck's was a top source of crime guns recovered in the city of Chicago.
Police recovered more than 1,000 crime guns right from this store.
The Reverend Ira Acri also led the fight to close down the gun shop and also wants to make sure that another similar shop does not move in.
I think it would be mayhem for somebody to try to have the boldness and the guts and the disrespect just to come back into our community.
The Father Pfleger echoed some similar words as well. We reached out to Chuck's, have not heard back. Also reached out to the village of Riverdale to see if they had any comment about the gun shop closing. Why it closed, we do not know. And again, the business right next door, those who work there told us that the gun shop has been closed down since the beginning of the year. Reporting live here in Riverdale, Christian Farr, NBC5 News.
Christian, thank you for that full context and perspective. We appreciate that.